There's a map of every scar etched on my skin. You don't look away, you just let the healing in. It's organic, it's the way the ivy climbs the wall. Patient and persistent, catching every single fall. We don't need the cinder saddles or the neon glow, just the pulse of two hearts, steady, fast and slow. I'm putting down the armor that I wore so long. Turns out being vulnerable is where I'm truly strong. Every word you speak is like a wooden floor, warm beneath my feet. I don't need to search no more. And I'm barely breathing now, not because I'm falling, but because I finally found the kind of air that tastes like home, the kind of holy ground where the heart stops racing and the world slows down. It's a beautiful way to sweet, steady vow. Oh, I'm barely breathing, I'm barely breathing now.
I used to think that life was all about the chase, the frantic oxygen, the breathless losing race. But this is different, this is oxygen for the soul, the kind of silence that makes a broken person whole. It's the gasp of wonder when the morning breaks. It's the honest mercy in our small mistakes. I'm wide awake and I'm letting go. Just a breath, barely breathing. It's so quiet here, it's so hopeful here. Because I'm falling, but because I finally found the kind of air that tastes like home, the kind of holy ground where the heart stops racing and the world slows down. It's a beautiful way to sweet, steady vow. I'm barely breathing, I'm barely breathing now. Clock on the wall is the only thing racing tonight. The shadows alone dancing in the pale porch light. We're sitting on the floor where the cedar meets the rug, wrapped in a silence that feels like a long distance hug.
I used to keep my secrets behind a heavy iron gate. The way you're looking at me makes the pressure dissipate.
There's no need for the grand gestures or the stage lights glare, just the scent of rain and the way you run your fingers through the air. It's funny how the loudest truths are the ones we never shout. They're the ones we whisper when the stars start coming out. Oh, give me those softest midnight words, the ones that the morning has never even heard. Low like a cello, honest as the breaking of the dawn. A map of where we've been and where we're going on. No echoes, no mirrors, just the pure and steady sound of two souls finding peace on this quiet holy ground. Yeah, keep it low, keep it true with the softest midnight words from
told me about the dreams you had to leave behind.
you about the ghosts that used to haunt my mind.
But in this blue dark room, the past is just a faded ink. We're closer to the center than we ever dared to think.
It's organic, the way we grow into each other's space. A timeless kind of rhythm, a slow and steady grace.
There's a hopefulness rising like the mist off of the lake. A promise that we're making with every breath we take. We don't need the world to listen, we don't need the crowd. Love is most beautiful when it isn't being loud. Oh, give me those softest midnight words, the ones that the morning hasn't never even heard. Low like a cello, honest as the breaking of the dawn. A map of where we've been and where we're going on. No echoes, no mirrors, just the pure and steady sound of two souls finding peace on this quiet holy ground. Yeah, keep it low, keep it true with the softest midnight words from you.
The sun is gonna rise and the noise will start to climb.
But what we have right here is a pocket out of time.
It's timeless because it's simple.
It's emotional because it's real. Nothing manufactured in the way this moment feels. It's the anchor in the ocean, it's the light inside the dark. A tiny glowing ember that's becoming quite a spark. And I'm not afraid of the daylight anymore, because I know what's waiting on this side of the door.
Midnight words, what the more they curve, we'll stay right here. Pure sound here, pure sound, pure heart. Just you and me, and the softest words.
I've been living in a house made of folded lines. Trace the edges of the shadows where the sunlight shines. I keep the window shuttered and the deadbolt turned, afraid of every lesson that I hadn't learned. But you walked in like a morning in the middle of May, and all my heavy architecture started to fray. There's no more hiding in the ink of a pen. I'm feeling colors I haven't seen since I don't know when. It's scary how the air feels when the walls come down, but I'd rather be exposed than never be found. Apes a paper thin heart, light as a feather, holding its breath in the changing weather. You can see right through to the hope inside. I've got nothing left to protect or to hide. It might be fragile,
It might be small, but it's the only thing standing after it all. Handle with care, but don't let go. This paper-thin heart is starting to grow. We're just two souls sketching out a brand new map, bridging every king and filling every gap. That's the way you speak my name without a hint of doubt. It makes me realize what this life is about. No more gold-plated armor or masks made of stone. I'm more at home with you than I've ever been alone. It's the honesty of hands, the truth in the eyes, the kind of pure connection that never needs a disguise. We're writing our own story on a clean white page, finding our freedom outside of that page. Yeah, it's a paper-thin heart, light as a feather, holding its breath in the changing weather. You can see right through to the hope inside. I've got nothing left to protect or to hide. It might be fragile, it might be small, but it's the only thing standing after it all. Handle with care, but don't let go. This paper-thin heart is starting to grow. It doesn't take much to tear me apart, but it takes even less to give me a start to a life that's organic, a love that is real. I'm finally learning how it's supposed to feel. Not a heavy burden, not a mountain to climb, just a timeless rhythm in a moment of time. Fold me, shape me, hold me to the light. I'm not afraid of the wind tonight. Too strong enough to stay, strong enough to stay.
The floorboards hum a song I thought I'd long outgrown, a symphony of sawdust and the seeds that we had sown. I'm walking through the corridors of every used to be, listening for the versions of the world I used to see. The dust is settling like a blanket on the shelf. I'm finally learning how to be at home within myself. There's a resonance in every corner, every empty frame. The walls are whispering a story, but they don't use my name. It's not a haunting, no, it's more like a release, finding in the hollow parts a sudden silver piece. And these echoes in the hallways aren't just ghosts of yesterday. They're the music of the footsteps that had to lead away. Every shadow is a doorway, every silence is a choice. I'm finding in the emptiness a brand new kind of voice. It's honest and it's organic, it's the way the light comes in, a
echoes in the hallways are finally singing out loud. I remember when these spaces felt so heavy and so cold, like a story that was finished before it could be told. But now I see the beauty in the peeling of the paint, the honest lines of living, the sinner and the saint. We're just a collection of the rooms we've passed through, the old shades of yellow and the vibrant shades of blue. I'm opening the windows, let the morning air arrive. It's a simple kind of miracle just to feel this much alive. No more chasing down the whispers or the shadows on the wall. I'm the one who's standing here, and I'm the one who's standing tall. And these echoes in the hallways aren't just ghosts of yesterday. They're the music of the footsteps that had to lead away. Every shadow is a doorway, every silence is a choice. I'm finding in the emptiness a brand new kind of voice. It's honest and it's organic, it's the way the light comes in, a timeless kind of spirit underneath the tired skin. I'm breathing in the openness, I'm standing tall and proud. The echoes in the hallways are finally singing out loud. It isn't where I stay, it's just the path I followed to find the light of day. It's emotional and intimate, the way the heart can mend, a long and winding hallway that doesn't have to end. It just opens to a garden, it just leads into the sun. The healing isn't over, it's only just begun. Just beautiful echoes now. I'm not afraid of the quiet. It's hopeful here, it's timeless here.
I left a light on in the hallway of my mind, just in case there was a piece of us I hadn't quite resigned. I used to check the corners, I used to lock the chest, but now I'm learning how to let the restless spirits rest. You want a heavy shadow or a cold wind through the door, you're just a dusty sunlight dancing on the kitchen floor. The tiny quiet presence that I'm finally making friends with, a kind of honest story that never really ends with a goodbye. No, it's more like a hello to the parts of me that grow. And you're just the smallest ghost here, a flicker in the dark. You don't rattle any chains, you just leave a little spark. It's a pure and steady sound, like a heartbeat in the afraid to fall, because the hoop is in the haunting, the beauty's in the stay. You're the smallest ghost here, and I'm glad you didn't go away. There's no manufactured magic, no filters on the lens, just the organic way a broken spirit starts to mend. I see you in the steam rising from the morning cup, the way the world feels kinder and the sun is waking up. It's a timeless kind of feeling, like a song from 7/4. Simple chords and honest words, I couldn't ask for more. We're connecting through the static, through the miles and the years, transmuting all the old regrets and drying all the tears. I used to think that letting go meant losing every trace, but now I see your gentle light in every single space. And you're just the smallest post here, a flicker in the dark. You don't rattle any chains, you just leave a little spark. It's a pure and steady sound, like the heartbeat in a wall. I'm not afraid of the silence, I'm not afraid to fall, because the hoop is in the haunting, the beauty's in the stay. You're the smallest ghost here, and I'm glad you didn't go away. The sky's a blue shade of violet and gray, the kind of weather that washes the shadows away. I'm watching the droplets race down the cold glass, counting the minutes and feeling the heavy hours pass. But there's a fire in the kitchen and tea in the pot, finding the beauty in exactly the life that we've got. I used to fear the thunder, I used to hide from the cold, but now I have a hand that is steady and honest to hold. The world is a roar, but here in this room, the silence is a flower just beginning to bloom. And I can hear your whispers in the rain, clearing the air and softening every old pain. It's a pure sound, a heartbeat, a promise kept true, connecting the gray of the sky to the deep of the blue. We don't need the sunshine to feel like we're home, where the seeds in the soil, with the salt and the foam. Yeah, I hear you, I feel you again and again. Just the beautiful truth of your whispers in rain. It's organic the way that the water meets earth, a timeless cycle of ending and giving back birth. I'm putting down the maps of the places I thought I should be, and finally looking at the person who's sitting with me. No manufactured filters, no polished up lies, just the unvarnished look in your tired kind eyes. It's emotional, heavy, but light as a bird. The most honest thing that I've ever heard is the way you say stay when the lightning strikes down, the only solid thing in the shimmering town. And I can hear your whisper beautiful truth of your whispers and rain. Let it wash through the gutters, let it soak through the wood. I wouldn't change a single drop even if I could, because the storm is the reason we're huddled so tight. A hope, a rhythm in the middle of a silver night. It's timeless, it's ancient, this pull of the heart. The rain is the end, but it's also the start. Whispers, I'm listening. Pure sound, honest light. Yeah. Keep it quiet. The world outside is a riot of color and noise, a million distractions and 1,000 broken toys. But in this corner where the lamp cast a honey glow, the clock on the mantle is the only thing we let go. I can feel the static leaving my tired bones, like a radio finding the signal through the drones. You don't have to speak to tell me you're right here. The heavy lifting of the heart just seems to disappear. It's the simple truth that a shoulder against a wall, finding the bats before we ever have to fall. And it's just gentle skin contact, it's walking a dark, a quiet connection that's leaving a mark. No manufactured magic, no neon, no gold, just the honest warmth of a hand to hold. It's organic and timeless, it's pure, it is real, the kind of mercy that only two spirits can feel. Yeah, it's hearing me now through gentle skin contact.
We're sketching out a map with the touch of our hands,
Across the oceans and the miles of these unknown lands. It's funny how the art you spent years trying to build becomes so heavy when home is finally stilled. But you touch my wrist and the weight just floats away like the morning mist at the break. You love the day, it's intimate rhythm, it's a hopeful kind of grace, finding the universe in all lines upon your face. We aren't chasing the stars or the ghosts in the hall, we're just breathing together, and that is the best part of all. That it's just gentle skin contact, a spark in the dark, a quiet connection that's leaving a mark.
such a magic. No neon, no gold, just the honest warmth of the hand to hold. It's organic and timeless, it's pure, it's real, the kind of mercy that only two spirits can feel. Yeah, it's healing me now through gentle skin contact. The frost is tracing patterns on the silver pane, a crystalline reminder of the autumn rain. I'm sitting in the quiet while the world is fast asleep, guarding all the promises I finally learned to keep. I press my palm against the surface, feel the winter's bite, but inside there's a flicker of a different kind of light. I exhale slow and steady, watch the fog begin to bloom, a hazy little cloud inside this empty wooden room. It's funny how a heartbeat can be felt through layers of stone. The bravest thing I've ever done is being here alone. And it's just breath against glass, a sign that I'm alive, a soft and steady rhythm, helping everything survive, connecting what is frozen to the warmth that's deep inside, with nothing left to cover and nowhere left to hide. It's organic, it's emotional, it's a timeless kind of grace, finding all the universe in this tiny quiet space. Yeah, I'm breathing out the old and I'm breathing in the new, riding hope against the glass for you.
There's no manufactured sparkle, no polished up parade, just the honest evolution of the choices we have made. We're like the ivy reaching, finding cracks within the wall, lifting up each other so we never have to fall.
It's the intimate vibration of a voice across the hall, the pure and simple knowledge that you'll answer when I call. No more static in the signal, no more shouting at the storm, just the heat of two spirits keeping one another warm.
The glass might be a barrier, but the light is coming through,
and every foggy window leads me straight back home to you. And it's just breath against glass, a sign that I'm alive, a soft and steady rhythm, helping everything survive, connecting what is frozen to the warmth that's deep inside, with nothing left to cover and nowhere left to hide. It's organic, it's emotional, it's a timeless kind of grace, glass for you.
The fog will eventually fade away, leaving a clarity for the coming day. But for now I love the blur, I love the soft and gray.
It's a space where the honest words finally get to stay. It's a hopeful resonance, a melody so thin, opening the doorway and letting the healing in. Breathe, candles glass, timeless just like this. The moon is catching silver on the edge of the pines, a landscape of silhouettes and forgotten lines. I'm sitting on the porch where the shadows grow long, finding the melody in the middle of a song. I reach out my hand to the space where you stood, tracing the memories in the grain of the wood. It's not about a ghost, it's about the light that remains, the way that the healing flows through the old veins. I used to fear the dark, I used to run from the night, but now I see the beauty in the absence of light. 'Cause even in the shade I can find where you've been, tracing the contours of the peace within. And I'm tracing your shadows one line at a time, finding the rhythm and finding the rhyme. It's a pure, honest sound, like a bell in the air, a hopeful connection that's always been there. It's organic and timeless, it's emotional and deep, a promise so light that I'm finally able to keep. Yeah, I'm not lost in the dark, I'm just finding my way, tracing your shadows till the break of the day. We're connecting through the stillness, through the rustle of leaves and the organic patterns that a tired heart weaves. No manufactured sparkle, no neon lit lies, just the reflection of the stars in my own quiet eyes. It's an intimate vibration, it's the truth in the bone, the kind of belonging I've never quite known. You left a map in the silence, a trail in the dust, a blueprint of mercy and a lesson in trust. I'm following the curves, I'm following the trace, finding a home in this wide open space. And I'm tracing your shadows one line at a time, finding the rhythm and finding the rhyme. It's a pure, honest sound, like a bell in the air, a hopeful connection that's always been there. It's organic and timeless, it's emotional and deep, a promise I'm finally able to keep. Yeah, I'm not lost in the dark, I'm just finding my way, tracing your shadows till the break of the day. It's the shift in the air when the seasons begin. It's the walk on the skin where the light enters in. I'm not chasing a ghost, I'm just holding the flame, whispering hope and calling your name. It's a timeless resonance, a soul deep chord, a peace that I finally can afford. Just tracing every line, every shadow. It's hopeful here, it's so quiet here.
Let it breathe.
The world is a radio that's lost between the stations, a quiet kind of victory without the rush and toil.
We're connecting through the pauses, through the look within your eyes, the kind of pure connection that never needs a disguise.
It's intimate and patient, like the moss upon the stone.
The bravest kind of music is the kind we make alone.
No more chasing after echoes or the ghost inside the hall.
We're standing in the center, and we're standing through it all. It's a hopeful resonance, a melody so thin, opening the windows and letting the healing in. And oh, the stillness speaks aloud, breaking through the static and the shouting of the crowd. It's a pure, steady heartbeat, a promise made of air, a timeless kind of spirit that is reaching everywhere. It's organic, it's emotional, it's the truth we finally found when we realize that silence is the most unplugged of sounds. Yeah, the stillness speaks loud, and I'm listening now. Exactly in the place where pretending ends. It's the gasp of the beginning, it's the peace at the end. The most honest conversation is the one we don't intend. It's a timeless vibration, a soul deep foundation. Stillness, it's so loud tonight, it's so hopeful tonight, organic, pure. And oh, the stillness speaks aloud, breaking through the static and the shouting of the crowd. It's a pure, steady heartbeat, a promise made of air, a timeless kind of spirit that is reaching everywhere. It's organic, it's emotion, it's the truth we finally found when we realize the silence is the most unplugged of sounds. Yeah, the stillness speaks loud, and I'm listening.